Today I'm going to do something I've been talking about doing for a long time, and I'm finally just going to pull the trigger and see how it goes. Today is an Indiana Jones explained video, because Indy's another franchise that is very close to my heart. I love the Indy movies as much as I love Star Wars, and I'd do a separate channel for it, but there just isn't that much to talk about. But if this goes well, I might keep doing Indiana Jones videos on occasion, especially with the 5th movie currently in development. Today I want to talk about the biggest criticism I've heard of Raiders of the Lost Ark, and that is that Indiana Jones doesn't affect the plot. The argument is that if Indy weren't in the movie, the Nazis still would have found the Ark, taken it to the island, opened it up, and died, which is exactly what happened. Okay, first of all, the Nazis had no idea where the Ark was in the lost city of Tanis. They were just blindly digging until Tote showed up with half of the map room instructions burned onto his hand, and he only got those map instructions because Nazis were tracking Indy to Marion Ravenwood. So already, Indy has affected the plot of the movie. He led the Nazis to Marion. But on top of that, if he hadn't intervened, they would have taken her medallion and found the right dig site right away. That's too Yomi Jr. Then Indy goes to Cairo and is able to get all the map instructions, so he and Sala do find the Ark, but are discovered by Belloc, so now the Nazis have the Ark thanks to Indy's direct involvement in the story. But okay, I can see the argument that even without Indy or the staff of Ra, the Nazis still may have found the Ark just by digging blindly. It probably would have taken a while, but it's possible. But there is a scene with Belloc and Dietrich where they talk about how impatient Hitler is. Maybe he would have canceled the dig altogether and given up. I'll admit that's pure speculation though, so let's say that without Indy or the staff, the Nazis still find the Ark, and they open it up and they all die. Then what? The Ark just sits there. It certainly doesn't make its way back to the United States to be boxed up. Without Indy and Marion also on the island, the Ark is lost once again. Or more Nazis come to pick it up and potentially learn how to weaponize it. So yeah, I do think there is a case to be made for Indiana Jones affecting the plot of Raiders of the Lost Ark. But here's the thing that annoys me about this whole argument. It doesn't matter. Raiders of the Lost Ark is not about Indiana Jones getting the Ark of the Covenant. Temple of Doom is not about Indiana Jones getting the Sankara Stones. Last Crusade isn't about him getting the Holy Grail, and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull isn't about him getting the Crystal Skull. The Indiana Jones movies are about Indiana Jones going on these amazing treasure hunting adventures where he never gets the treasure, but he gets something more important every single time. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, it's finding love with Marion. In Temple of Doom, he has to learn to let go of his desire for fortune and glory to save children. In The Last Crusade, it's about finally gaining an understanding of his father and vice versa. His father, who has been searching for the Grail his entire life, is the one to tell Indy to let it go, because the Grail isn't as important as his son, and Indy finally gets to hear that. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is about gaining a relationship with his own son and Marion again. So I did want to try to rationalize the whole Indy did nothing argument because I don't agree with it, but more importantly, if that's what you took away from Raiders of the Lost Ark, you completely missed the point of the movie. The movies aren't about the MacGuffins, the movies are about, wait for it, Indiana Jones, and how each adventure changes him and those around him. So please, stop telling me Raiders of the Lost Ark is a lesser movie because Indiana Jones may or may not have affected the journey of a shiny gold box that can melt faces. Just enjoy the ride and know that the best stories aren't about the plot so much as they are about the characters and what they go through. At least that's my opinion. If you enjoy movies a different way, who am I to tell you otherwise? But I don't think George Lucas and Steven Spielberg sat down to write a movie about gaining treasure. I think they pretty explicitly wanted to show that placing treasure above all else can lead to ruin. Anyway, there it is. I finally did an Indiana Jones explained video. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments. If it goes over well, maybe I'll sprinkle more Indiana Jones content in there here and there. Don't worry, the channel's still going to be Star Wars explained. It's just fun to mix it up every once in a while. So yeah, I need to know what you guys thought of this. And if you have any questions about Indiana Jones, leave them in the comments. And hey, that'll give me some content to focus on. But that's it for today. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.